did talk a lot about being part of the white women's movement because everybody stayed away from that like big time. You know, nobody wanted to discuss what a feminist was. Nobody wanted to talk about women's liberation because that was like, if you discuss that, you're not a real Chicana, okay? And you're a traitor, you're a Malinche, you know, all these. So we were becoming feminist, but not saying that we were becoming feminist. We were becoming very political, but we weren't given the right or the space to say, I'm a political Chicana. All we could say was, I'm a Chicana. And a Chicana meant being a hard stone nationalist. That's what it meant. And being a hard stone nationalist meant that you had to be the mujer, the traditional role, you know, that catered to the men, that did what the men wanted. And if you didn't, then you were, what did they brand us at that time? A vendida. You were a vendida at that time. And if you became like with me, I felt I became, I got into the leadership. Not really saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to be a leader. It just kind of happened. And then because I was outspoken, que no me dejaba, you know, I was talking to, who was I talking the other day? I was talking, no, a couple of years ago, maybe last year. I met up with Alurista. And, you know, we were talking. And he told me, well, how are you, Sonia, blah, blah, do you have children? I go, yeah, I have children. And, you know, he looked surprised, and I go, why are you surprised? And he goes, well, you know, I always thought you were a lesbian. I go, oh, so I go, oh, so all the time that you knew me as a student back in the day, you always thought, yeah, he goes, I assumed that you always were a lesbian. And I go, no, I wasn't. I go, but, you know, that was, I mean, I was involved with women that were gay because either they were my students or because they were my friends. Because at that time, if you were gay, if you were a lesbian, especially a Mexicana, of course, you would not expose yourself because, I mean, even in the cultural sayings, right? When you want to put somebody down, when you want to put a man down, you say, ay, pues parece maricona, parece maricón, you know? And in the slang Mexican culture, a maricón is, you know, a man that's gay. So anything having to do with being gay or being lesbian in the Mexican culture is a put down. And I happen, because of the person I was, I would have my students or my friends, you know, let me know that they were gay. And I did see the pain and the sorrow that caused. And so I always, you know, bonded or worked with a lot of women